This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode and in today's news, I guess the people behind Onlyfans, they're deciding that the explicit content will no longer be uploaded to the website, which, like, to me, it just doesn't even make any sense, because I'm like, you guys have gotten this deep in depth with it, and I know they had to been taking some money off of the top. So I'm kind of confused on the situation, and it's like there's friends that I went to school with that has an OnlyFans account, and yeah, I'm kind of curious on how they feel about that, you know, because to me, I'm like, well, what are they supposed to do? Like, literally, this is what, like, for a lot of the you know, OnlyFans creators and stuff. I would imagine, like, especially if they're big enough, like they're like Karina Kopp level, because she came out on David Dobrik's video and talked about how she made like $1 million off of that website. So that's why I'm like, dang, that's just wild to think that. But it's but I'm like, yeah, I would imagine it's like a lot. So I'm pretty sure if in the next like few months, oh yeah, there's anybody that's into that type of stuff, they're gonna probably be in for a treat. There's gonna probably be a lot of people doing some last minute OnlyFans work, because yeah, that's just crazy to me. That's insane. I'm like, you guys, I don't know why y'all deciding now to make this transition. And how long has OnlyFans been a thing? And how long has I think, no, honestly though, I think it's been a thing for some years now. Like, then when, okay, hold on for a second. Let me see when OnlyFans was created. Hold on. OnlyFans creation dates. I don't freaking know. The site was founded in 2016 by British tech entrepreneur and investor Timothy Stokely. So yeah, this he launched it in 2016. The site has paid out more than $600 million to creators. That's so crazy. Like, bro, you've had to, I honestly think that he had to have like some sort of bad dream in order for him to do some stuff like that. Like, I'm confused, because I'm like, bro, if this website just made, you know, well, okay, overall, you had to been taking some money off of the top. Like, hold on for a second. Let me see what this man's net worth is. Okay, Timothy Stokely. I know his net worth has to be something of a high level. Who is only, okay, estimate his net worth is $120 million. Like, bro, I think what it is that you like, because overall I think that's what it was. Like, the original plans for OnlyFans wasn't supposed to be explicit content, so it got carried away, you know, but he realized how much money he was making in, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna make as much money as I possibly can from this situation, but it's gonna get to a point in time when I have to stop and things. I'm like, bro, you just messed up a lot of like people that's on that website, and they depend on this website. Like, they pay bills with this website. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, if that's the content that people decide to do, that's the content that people decide to do. It ain't no different from me being a YouTuber. You know, I guess, yes, one side is explicit, and then with me, I'm like, bro, I'm out here talking about explicit things. Like, I'm not doing none of that stuff myself. So yeah, it's just, it's overall crazy, you know, to hear that. I'm like, dang, man, you know, I feel sorry for those guys, because I'm like, man, you know, like, that's like with me, like, if I was doing some sort of content on YouTube and YouTube just up and decided, oh, on starting this, well, in some month, this content will no longer be allowed on YouTube. And that's like the content that I like doing. That's the content that I want to do. And it's like for them to just do some stuff like that, like, yeah, that's crazy. So, but I'm pretty sure there's like alternative websites that y'all can go to and make your money off of that rather than OnlyFans. Plus, yeah, because I know that they're making money off of it. Because there's been times where creators have said that, like, yeah, there's like a certain amount of that money that's going to them. So I'm like, and plus, if that dude's 120 million, his net worth is 120 million dollars. It's like, fam, you had to gotten that from OnlyFans. Like, come on now. Like, I can't wait until a documentary gets started about like the uprising. Oh yeah, but it's definitely going to fail. It is. Like, now it's like, okay, because my thing is, like, that's the number one reason why people go to that website. So, now who's gonna, I'm telling you, OnlyFans is gonna be the next MySpace. It's honestly gonna be the next MySpace. Because, no, I remember when, no, actually, not even that. There was this one website called Tumblr. I'm pretty sure everybody remembers Tumblr. But for those that gotten into the internet on a later date and you didn't know what Tumblr was, Tumblr pretty much did the same thing. They said that they wasn't going to allow no more explicit content onto their website. Sure enough, soon after they announced that and they started cracking down on that, Tumblr, they just pretty much, nobody talks on that website. Nobody. I don't know one person in the recent years that has said, hey, follow me on Tumblr. For what? You can't post whatever on Tumblr on Instagram? Like, my thing is, because that's pretty much what it is. Tumblr is just another Instagram. Like, you pretty much can, Instagram, they might as well just take it over. Like, that'd just be a waste of money if they were to buy Tumblr. Because I'm like, yeah, it's just, they pretty much just, whatever you could do on there, you could do on Instagram. So they're, at the end of the day, there's not even a reason to create a Tumblr account. But I do remember when Tumblr was like, oh yeah, we're getting rid of explicit content. And yeah, now it's like nobody goes on Tumblr. I can't remember the last time. I stopped going on Tumblr for a long time prior before, because I was like, what's the point of even going on this website? So this is at a point in time when I was like in high school and stuff. So I just remembered I followed friends that was on Tumblr. But after that, I was just all like, fam, if y'all ain't on Instagram, I'm not talking to y'all. So anyways, I guess like maybe, people still on that website. But me, I'm like, I ain't got no desires on being on that website, Tumblr. I'm like, whatever I post on there. I mean, they do have it where you can post on there and stuff from Instagram. But I'm like, I could just post on there. Like, the majority of my friends, they're all on Instagram, like, or Facebook or something. So them, like, the two platforms that I would really post on is Facebook and Instagram, because that's where I'm friends with everybody and stuff. So Twitter, and then of course YouTube, of course. But anyways, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, I think it's, I don't know, me personally, if I was in that guy's shoes, the Timothy Stokely guy, CEO of OnlyFans, if I was in his shoes, I know people probably would ask me, like, what would I do in his situation? Would I still continue? Like, I'm making a fortune off of this, right? Because I'm like, at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't have told people it's like you can't do explicit content anymore, but I definitely would have came out and said, hey, yo, OnlyFans is a website made for all content creators. Now, if people decide to publish explicit content onto this website, it's a freedom of speech, bro. Like, that's what what they want to. Well, it ain't. Well, is it technically? I mean, it can be. I don't know. But anyways, if that's how they express themselves, that's how they express themselves. It ain't no different from him when he decided to create the website. I'm pretty sure people was looking at him like, oh, that website, like, you ain't gonna be nothing from that. You ain't gonna be. And I'm pretty sure that's the same thing that people be saying with OnlyFans creators. Oh, you ain't gonna be nothing from that. You ain't gonna accomplish nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Now, look, you got creators out there making millions of dollars from the website. This dude's a millionaire. He's gonna probably be set for life. What else? Like, and anybody that's like really like not what am I trying to say? What's the words that I'm trying to look for? Investing into that website, like, and they're set for life. So that's, I'm like, yeah, it's like, this is a website that keeps constantly making money, because you got creators, you got people out there that's like some high rich and famous person and things, or a very popular person, where if they do get involved on this website, it's gonna blow up, it's gonna go crazy and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, me personally, I probably wouldn't have made that move, because I'm like, look, I'm at the end of the day, it's like when we sit down and think about life is all about making money. Like, I mean, that's like, it's not like the main thing, but it's like one of the things that you need to survive. Now I'm pretty sure he has enough money to survive. This man, I think I've read online, he's like 38, 39 years old. So he's set. He's good. He's good. So, but at the end of the day, it's like, you really don't know what you could come across and what can happen. So I'm like, if I can make money off of this, like, I'm going to, I'm gonna go after it and stuff. So anyways, but yeah, I'm like, that's just crazy, man. Like, I it's like anybody that's like deciding like, oh, I'm gonna become an OnlyFans creator and stuff, and then this happens, I'm like, yeah, that was wild. I was actually out today, and I think I seen it on Twitter. I seen it trending, and I'm like, oh, well, what's going on now? Let's see who done did some crazy. Because I think last time I seen OnlyFans trending, I think it was probably because of that Karina Kopp situation. But I think before that, when it was like some like crazy stuff, is when that one creator, she posted like a photo of herself when she was like a baby, and she was like, but it was explicit. And I'm like, no, perverts, and certain people, I can't like say their names, because I really don't know what I can say and what I can't say and stuff on certain platforms, but certain people, like the EDP 445s of this world, like they they'll see that, and they'll feel a certain way about it, which they shouldn't, but they will. And I'm like, bro, that's you can't post stuff like that. I don't know what possessed her to do that, but yeah, I remember that was like one of the last few things. Like, it was that, and then the Karina Kopp, when she created an OnlyFans account, then she was on David Dobrik's videos talking about how she made like $1 million. Then she said she made, and that's what I'm like, fam, you mean to tell me, because my thing is like, I know that like there has to be some sort of like money going into these guys. I know they're taking some off the top, because people have said that before, where it's like OnlyFans do take some of the money and things. So my thing is this girl made $100,000, I guess, off of a picture of her and got like with no clothes on. Fam, dude, that's how much money she made from that? Like, that's wild. I remember when she said that in David Dobrik's videos, and then she said she made like $1 million off of it. Like, now, I'm like, that's wild. I'm like, that's seriously some of the most wildest stuff. Like, to know that's like, it just couldn't be me though. I know people will probably be like, why haven't I gotten into it? I'm like, I'm just not that type of person. I'm like, I'm more of a funny person. I don't need to do stuff like that for, whatever reason and things. I can't really say like attention, but I don't even know what to really call it, but it's just something that I don't see myself doing. Like, yeah, it's a freaking gold mine. Like, people, they're making bank off of that, but me personally, I'm like, I couldn't do it. I'm like, I'll read articles and stories about it and stuff, but at the end of the day, I can't, I can't go out and do something like that. Because I'm like, my thing is, I think I've said that before, is that because my thing is like, okay, let's say if I've gotten into that stuff, right, and I start posting explicit content, and everybody's gonna know who I am, because I'm freaking walking around with hats and shirts and clothes that says TMossBoss and crap. So I could go underneath a different, because I know there's friends of mine that have created it and they're going by different names on there and stuff. So anyways, I guess I would, but at the same time, I know if I want to drive in, if I'm doing some Karina Kopp situation, I'm going by my name. And overall, like, my thing is like, I don't want people to come up to me out in public and approach me over it, like, especially a dude. Like, that's just weird. I'm like, you should not. I'm like, I don't even care if I was a woman and I was getting into that. I just think that that's so weird to approach somebody and be like, hey, I seen you on OnlyFans. Like, that just sounds creepy. You can't say that in an attractive way. You can't go up to somebody and tell them some stuff like that and then think that it's gonna be okay. Like, no, that's just weird. So I'm like, nah, that's like one of the things I'm like, I talked on now on the stream. I know people overall, will say certain things about. I'm like, yeah, it's like you guys can say whatever you want, but I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm just gonna avoid whatever could possibly happen by not getting involved on the website. So I'm like, to anybody out there that is involved in it, hey, more power to you. Do what you want to do. But if you posting explicit content, I think they said it's going to take place in October. That's when they're going to start getting rid of this explicit content. I'm all like, well, that was the rise and fall of OnlyFans. I'm like, after this, I'm like, they're done. They better. I know they're gonna probably take in as much, or it's either gonna be this. They're gonna take in as much money as they possibly can because they know there's gonna be a bunch of creators going crazy on that website saying, "Oh, buy this, buy this, buy this." So it's gonna be a madhouse on OnlyFans. It's gonna probably be a legitimate riot on there. So, anyways, that's gonna happen. Or they're and then when October comes around, then they're all like, okay, shut down. Let's just take in all the money we can, and go our, because the website's gonna be dead. My thing is this: why would the content creator go on that website and they post explicit content and they can't even post it anymore? So they're gonna have no desires. They're gonna probably most likely go to another website because there's alternatives out there and stuff. So anyways, so I'm like, my thing is like this. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of that. There's all these different, platforms for me where it's like, okay, when I wasn't able to post on my main channel because I had those strikes, what did I do? I went to other platforms and post. So I'm like, you gotta understand it. And then if my thing is this, he pretty much just gave some young, hey, I should freaking create the next OnlyFans. I'm saying I'm like, bro, I should really get into app design and just be like, hey, yo. So that dude, he's trying to, he don't care about y'all no more. But me, I'm trying to become a millionaire. So anyways, I'm like, hey, yo, come to my website. That man, he don't care about you. I do and stuff. But I more so just care about how much money you guys are gonna make me. I honestly, I'm like, I ain't gonna do that. But anyways, I'm just saying though, I'm like, it's a good idea, but for somebody else, he pretty much just gave them 2 months to come out with an app like OnlyFans, because honestly, that's what's gonna happen. He said that, and he just gave a bunch of other people, and then I feel like at some point in time, he's gonna probably be like, oh, well, explicit content is back, come back. They're gonna be like, no, there's all these other different and better platforms out there and stuff, and now you guys all of a sudden want, no, so yeah, OnlyFans, come October, I think that website's gonna be dead. It honestly, it is. So, to anybody out there, it's like, hey, I hope, and, the best for y'all, because I know some people is probably relying on that stuff, overall, just with funds and things, but yeah, man, that's just crazy. That's insane that he's doing that. So, but anyways, that's all I can really think of talking on this situation. OnlyFans is gonna die in 2 months. So, anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe. However it's set up. And also, if you're, make sure you, oh, wait a minute. Follow, subscribe. Okay, make sure you subscribe to one of my 35 YouTube channels. Just created the 35th one. I'm thinking about doing a podcast episode, promoting that that channel and things. So stay tuned for it. And because I think it's gonna be a good channel. I think it's gonna be something worth watching. So, but anyways, then there's that. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss, and make sure you do the same for my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. And if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off of your next purchase. Also, I'm doing that whole supporter creator thing on Epic Games, so if you use my promo code for that too, it'll help you out and things. So, anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.